Nick here from tinywoodstove.com, and today I'm going to show you 2 ways for measuring your single wall stovepipe and 2 ways for cutting your single wall stovepipe. Let's get cutting. So why does one need to cut single wall stovepipe? Well, single wall stovepipe comes in 2 sizes, actually 3 sizes. We have our 20-inch, we have our 40-inch, and then we have our telescoping that has a little bit of range of sizes. Well, depending on those different configurations, you might need some type of measurement that's between those. So cutting it is necessary. When you're cutting your single wall stovepipe, you want to leave the crimped male end intact, and you can cut off the top female end. So occasionally you might need to trim off the end of the male pipe. As it fits into the flue flange, which is a cast iron part, the size can vary slightly. This actually seats fairly well. It's not bolted down, but that's pretty good. But if you were basically pushing it all the way down and the ribs were touching the end of the cast and you still had this bulge wasn't touching the outside rim, you'd want to trim off the bottom of that male end so that you get a nice, that bulge fitting against the flue flange. So to cover the 2 methods of marking and cutting, you're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a tape measure, a marker, you're going to need a speed square, a piece of paper, a little bit of tape, hacksaw, angle grinder. So methods for marking your cut. Number 1 is using the speed square, tape measure, and a marker. You're going to measure the distance that you want to cut off, and you're going to mark it, and then you're going to maybe go 2 inches over, and you're going to do that same measurement and mark. Another 2 inches over, measurement and mark. 2 inches over, all the way around the pipe. Then you're going to take your speed square and you're basically going to connect those dots for a straight line, and then you have your cut line. All right, so method number 2, you can use your piece of paper, a little bit of tape measure and marker. You're going to take your tape measure and stretch it out, mark where you want to cut the pipe. Paper has a straight edges, and so if you wrap that around where your mark is and then line up the edges of the paper, you're going to have a perfect perpendicular edge. Simply tape the paper to the pipe and then take your marker and just trace around that bottom edge of the paper and you'll have your cut line. So on to cutting the pipe. So the hacksaw is a little more work up front, trying to punch through that kind of that first layer of pipe, but as the blade goes deeper and you're actually cutting kind of vertical edges of that pipe, it goes much smoother. So with a little elbow grease, you can definitely do a nice job with the hacksaw. The angle grinder, power tool, obviously you want to have some eye protection and ear protection, but that works really well as well. So that's all for cutting single wall pipe. If you'd like to see a video of us actually needing to cut single wall pipe in the field, check out the Anderson stove swap video. And plus, it's a really cool story. Thanks for watching. Kind of botched that up. I was hitting the material and then going into my gap and then pulling it off, thinking that this side was the waste side. Oh. And that was my keep side.